Contracts are probably the most important tool for risk allocation that life sciences companies have at their disposal. So I really encourage the use of contracts rather than purchase orders, and a contract should govern the entire relationship between the parties. I think a potential pitfall, especially for smaller or startup companies, might be not realizing that they do have an opportunity to negotiate and just to accept all the terms that are thrust on them by the other party. So I always advise smaller companies to push back a little bit, and there are a couple terms that they really can push back on. One of those is the indemnification provision. So typically, larger companies will just provide this blanket indemnification and obligate the other party to indemnify them for everything and everything that may or may not be within their control. So often there's an opportunity that they may not realize to be able to push back and curtail that blanket indemnification a little bit. Another pitfall is companies settling just for the use of purchase orders. And it's a really prevalent practice in the life sciences industry, but they leave themselves exposed to a lot of different liabilities and vulnerabilities with purchase orders rather than contracts. The importance of a great partner, in particular it can be a carrier, is of the utmost importance in ensuring that your liability agreements align with your insurance policies and you're not leaving any gaps there and really exposing yourself to liability, and both to a breach of your liability agreement when it doesn't match up with your insurance policy. I think Medmarc has an excellent risk management department, and something that our insureds really appreciate is our ability to, and our willingness to, look at any agreement they send us, whether it be a clinical trial agreement, a vendor agreement, an asset purchase agreement, and ensure not only that it's aligned with their liability policies, but we're also looking at their indemnification and making sure that they're not agreeing to anything too broadly. We're looking at the allocation of responsibilities and making sure that liability only lies with that which was in their control. So we provide those contract reviews as a service to our policyholders, and I think it's a really significant benefit.